Hey guys, Jack here, and today we're going to be going over this terrible, I'm not even gonna lie to you, terrible laptop. It is a Dell Vostro. I'm pretty sure it's either the 3750 or the 3570. Um, Released sometime around 2011, I'm guessing. But this is obviously a very old one. There is two quirks to this one though. One is the hard drive is actively failing. No, sorry, three quirks. So the hard drive's failing, which I think I try to fix it, but it didn't work too well. It's still like an old hard drive. Secondly, the battery. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's the motherboard because I got a new battery for it already, and it will not hold past. Well, it won't hold any battery. You have to have it plugged in, or it won't do anything. As you can see, there's little lights going off. And third, it was actually upgraded by the guy we got it from. He actually put a new hard drive in it, and he upgraded it to 8 gigs of RAM. So once this thing loads up in a few hours, we will get to it. So we have our assistant technician here. She will help us out or something. Oh, it actually loaded in pretty quick, kind of. But yeah, we're gonna be testing some games. Okay. And when it gets to it, I'm gonna try to show you guys the specs of it. So I gotta wait for that to load up, and then yeah. What are you doing? Psst, psst, psst. Just doing whatever. I clicked Task Manager like a full minute ago, and it's taking its time. So. Alrighty, it finally loaded. So we have in this laptop an i3 2330M at 2.2 gigahertz. It's a 2-core, 4-thread processor, laptop processor from, again, I think 2011. It's a second gen, so definitely not the best by any means. You can see it. Actually, it doesn't stick too high, but at least it's not like a Celeron or something, or a Pentium. You can see we got the 8 gigs of DDR3, which is, better than nothing. I think that's the minimum speed. Hard drive, you can see, stuck at 100%, as per usual with these old ones. I've never seen it go down from this, too. For whatever reason, but for specs, that's it. There's no graphics. There's not even integrated graphics, so it's purely just like motherboard spec. See. Terabyte. But I've already tried it. I had to defragment it, the hard drive. Still kind of crappy though. But yeah, we're gonna start with some games. I guess we can try Left 4 Dead first. Yeah, we'll do some Left 4 Dead. So when it's loading into that, I will go back to that. Yeah, another thing I should mention while this is loading. This laptop actually came like stock with Windows 7 on it, but the guy we got it from, he actually upgraded it to Windows 10. Which, this thing probably shouldn't be running Windows 10, but I mean, it's pretty optimized. It's worked so far. But yeah, let me continue to wait for this thing. All right, just so you guys can get a little sense of how slow this thing is. I won't make any more cuts or whatever. This thing, the background changed. All right. It's been like 5 minutes, and we're still just on the update in Steam thing. So this is gonna definitely take a minute. All right, we are officially in the game after a long time of waiting. That's a good sign. Just give it a second. We're gonna see what this the resolution is as of right now when it stops freezing. All right, I'll just unpause it when it's done freezing. Oh, okay, never mind. 600p, which is, kind of understandable. 4:3, it froze again. 4:3, full screen, blah, 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 advanced settings. Low, I don't know if I put that on high. I'll just keep it on, I don't know what that means. Hey, mischief. We'll put on use recommended settings and see what it tells us. The same thing. Oh, I just put some stuff down low. Alright, we'll keep on recommended the 640 by 480 and we'll see how it does. And then we'll update the specs, like resolution stuff, as we go to see what we're working with. Also, I got this FPS monitor working so you can see FPS, the CPU usage, on the GPU, it won't go up because there's not one, and then the RAM usage. So, alrighty, so we just got in. We are at a 60 FPS around there. CPU is at 70 to 80%. I've seen. The RAM and stuff is, that's fine. This is what the pretty much the lowest settings. But you can see it's hard because I don't have like a phone mount or something. It's running pretty much fine. We'll grab some stuff, blah blah blah, and then we'll actually get into some light combat here. Let me actually see what I can do to make this where I can actually play in. You guys can see. Hang on. Alright, this is as good as I can get it right now. Just so you guys can get a little idea of how this is running. We'll do just like little chunks at a time. Shooting brings it down like an FPS or two. Alright, we're down to 37, 33, 41. The RAM is fine. The CPU is around 83%. We're at 50 FPS now. And now we're at 60. So it's just, I think the only thing that lags is when the map actually starts to load up a little bit. Oh, it froze. Hopefully it doesn't crash, because that's not optimal. So hope your guys' day is going good. Mine's pretty good. Not sure what happened, but we'll let it do its. Oh, there we go. Wow, that was like a 20-30 second stutter right there. So it's hiding here, and I'm gonna put the settings up a little bit. Yeah, I'll bring you guys back. Alright. So now we're gonna go to video, and we'll bump it up to, let's do 800 by 600. Just a little thing. And in advanced settings, no anti-aliasing, filtering mode, trilinear, shader detail, low is fine, and then model medium. I'll just put them all to medium. So this is like technically medium settings, and we'll see what happens. The last one, we were in like heavy areas with a lot of zombies. We were getting 40 FPS, 40 like 30 to 50. But everywhere else, it's 60 and fine as of the low settings. So we're going to let this do its thing, and we'll see what we get with some better, better graphics. Alrighty, just applied everything. Now sitting here in this little room, it's 45-ish FPS, 64 CPU usage. RAM is a little bit higher, understandably. Sorry, I know this is not the best setup, but it's what I got. It's definitely a little laggier now. We're at 31 FPS. 57. Alright, we're back up. 58. 50 FPS. We're down to 30 FPS in here. Okay. It's honestly not bad. It's still decently smooth. It's going to be hard to tell on the camera, though, I understand. That's a smoker. Got him. So yeah, as of right now, we're not doing too bad. Here, I'm gonna hide real quick. And I'm gonna turn the settings up a little bit more. We'll go to, let's see, turn up one more, one more size. We're not gonna widescreen yet. Advanced settings, we'll do some light anti-aliasing, and let's put the model detail to high. Yeah. We'll wait. Yeah, we'll just do that for now. Nothing else really has to be done because I don't think it's gonna handle that well. So we'll wait for this to do its thing and then test it out. Oh, that's meant to happen, I'm sure. All right, definitely looks better, more detailed. 25 FPS, 23, Hang on, let me pause it because there's a lot going on. We'll set this back up. Just like that. Alright. And then I'll just kind of explain what we got going on. So we got 30 FPS here. 25, 22. Really low. I barely even changed anything, as you saw. Yeah, we're at 25 right now. The CPU is at 82%. Nothing's being maxed out. It's just the whole graphical bottleneck because there's no dedicated graphics card, no integrated graphics. It's just bare bones, like motherboard type of thing. So this thing was barely even meant for work. Like this thing was low, like probably medium to low end when it came out, let alone how much, like 15 years later? 14 years later? I gotta figure out when, but yeah, we're at like 20 FPS, so this is not enjoyable. You would not typically play with these types of things, so yeah, I would not go past the last little upgrade that we did, because you can see it runs bad. I spent way too much time on this game. We're 11 minutes in, I'm still on Left 4 Dead, so here, I'll X out of this or whatever, and we'll go test out. We can do Half-Life probably. It's still Source, but I don't have much other games on here, so we'll yeah. Alrighty, so we're loading up Half-Life 2. It's a game from 2004, so it should work. It should. This game is, well, this laptop is years newer. So we'll see what kind of performance we'll get out of this. Alright, we are officially in Half-Life 2. Now it's currently set to 1280 by 600, which is the lowest. Widescreen though. Advanced wise, we are on all low, pretty much the lowest. So let's see how this thing does with the current specs, or the current graphic. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, as this loads up, another thing I just thought about is how old do you think this thermal paste, the CPU paste on this is? Because I don't know if this thing hasn't been touched since at least 2017. And that's before we got it. So who knows before then when it even got changed or cleaned out in there, because this is blowing hot air. I don't even know. But we're going to wait for this to load up and then test some things out. No, we got the meow meows on the bed. Alrighty. I know the camera angle's far from optimal, we already went through that. So at the current settings, the lowest, we are at 60 FPS as of right now. We're at a pretty intensive area with a lot of, you know, buildings and whatnot. We have some lag, some stutters. We're at 60 FPS though still. I dodge these bullets. Yeah, we're done. Wake up. Froze a little bit. But overall, I mean, the RAM's fine, the CPU usage is fine. FPS was at 60, but stuttering. That's the main problem. But overall, at this current settings, it don't look bad. It really does not. Let me wait for this cutscene to be over, and then we'll level up the graphics. Alright, I put up to 720p, all medium settings, no anti-aliasing. We are at 60 FPS still. 52, yeah, just around there. This is actually being pretty good. A lot better than Left 4 Dead, surprisingly. Well, surprisingly and unsurprisingly, but 25 FPS, 20, 49. It stutters a lot. It's the hard drive and it's old hardware, you know. I also turned on the audio because that was really loud. Yeah, it's fine. You know what? We're gonna actually here. Should we try 1080 on this thing can't go to 1080. We'll go up to 1600 by 900. And we'll see what that does for us. Alright, this is the highest that this monitor, the screen will go. Seeing at the medium settings, at this top resolution, we're fine. At least in here. 60 FPS, you know. destroy things fine, blah, blah, blah. It looks a lot better now, too. The lighting looks good, not even really lagging. It's loading. I'll try to see if I can get to a more intensive area, and then we'll come back. Alright, so in this large room, with a bunch of lights and a bunch of stuff going on, we are at 40 to 30 FPS. 30 FPS right now. This is medium settings with the top resolution. Yeah, 150. It wants to focus. 60. Alright, yeah. It just depends on where you look. But not bad. Now, this is honestly where I'm just going to end it for now because this video is going to be really long. If you guys want any more games tested on this or anything else, I can, I tried installing Windows 7 already, it wouldn't work. I don't have the money to install a better hard drive or like SSD. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Just leave me some feedback in the comments of anything you think I should do differently or anything else I should do regarding this. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.